Yo, 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 yo. Salute, salute, salute. What's going on, people? It's your boy Jay.Jordan back again with another WNBA watch along. Hope everyone's doing well. Getting the stream started on all the other platforms right now. TikTok just got fired up. Sideline as well. Hope everyone is doing well on this Thursday evening. It's crazy. The week is already almost over, and we have some more WNBA action today. A rematch of the rivals here, the New York Liberty sitting at 16-12, and the Las Vegas Aces sitting at 19-8. I'm gonna get the poll started here on YouTube in a second. Who wins tonight? Will it be the Liberty or will it be the Aces? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Salute to everyone on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate everyone who is tuning in. Alrighty. Let's get into the starting lineups for both teams. Starting lineups have been announced: Sabrina Ionescu, Pauline Astier, Rebecca Allen, Brianna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. Satu Sabally, Leonie Fiebich, and Annalie Maley all out. For various reasons. Satu and Leo are still out. They did show videos of Leonie Fiebich warming up. Or going through a pregame warm up, but she will not play tonight. Marine Fotux is available for her 8th game. She has 4 more games that she could potentially be a part of before her developmental status or availability as a developmental player is up. Thurston, what's going on? Salute, salute. Yeah, that Dallas loss yesterday was still crazy to me. Still crazy to me. For the Las Vegas Aces, we have Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, Steph Talbot, and Alyssa Smith back in the lineup, and Asia Wilson. They have Cheyenne Parker Tyus and Kirsten Bell both out with various injuries. So both teams missing some players, but should be a good matchup. This game is on Prime Video in the next 5 minutes or so. Was watching in the Discord. We were watching both games. I had both games on in different rooms in the Discord. The Lynx absolutely destroyed the Toronto Tempo. 104-72 is the final score. 104-72. Leading scores. It was really balanced scoring. 16 from Olivia Miles, 16 from Courtney Williams, 13 from Kayla McBride, 16 from Nafisa Collier. You had 12 from Uhas off the bench. So very balanced scoring for the Minnesota Lynx. The best team record-wise in the league, sitting at 23-6 on the season. For Toronto, they had Uskaita leading the way with 19 points, 16 from Mabry. And then you had 10 from Sabally off the bench. Nobody else scored in double figures. Toronto dropped to 10-17. Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Chemo, salute. Hope all of y'all are doing well. The other game that's going on right now is between the Connecticut Sun and the Chicago Sky. Connecticut currently down 2 points with about 5 minutes to go in this one. But my girl Layla Lacan drives to the basket, lays it in, ties the game at 76. So Connecticut and Chicago having a fight out there in Chicago at the Wintrust Arena. For those who are unaware, the trade deadline for the WNBA is Sunday, I believe. Rumors are about Kelsey Plum and some other players, but we'll see if a trade actually gets done, or at least a big trade gets done. Still in the wings here. All right. Maddox says, Jay, can the Liberty get a win tonight? Listen, hopefully they can. Can they get a win? Yes. Will they get a win? We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully they can continue this winning streak that they're on. Currently on if I remember correctly, a 3-game winning streak. Don't even know what winning streak my team is on. Yep, we're on a 3-game winning streak. Just beat LA 2 days ago. The Aces, they've been winning, losing, winning, losing. Your last win was against the Portland Fire. But the game before that, they lost to the Mystics before the All-Star break, 100-99. So they've been on and off, but they still have a better record, 19-8, 8-5 at home. The Liberty are 8-7 on the road. This will be the Liberty's. Oh, nice move there by Sydney Taylor. Of the Sky. The Liberties to be their second game of this current road trip. They played in LA on Tuesday. They play in Vegas today. They'll play on Saturday against the Mercury before they head back home to play the Seattle Storm on Monday. Score is 80-76. 4 minutes to go here in this one in the Chicago Sky game. I'm gonna I have the game on in the Discord, but I'm gonna switch it over in the Discord to another room so I can activate this here. Let's see if I can let me switch the Let me switch the broadcast here. Broadcast. I'll put the Suns thing on. Salute to everyone who's tapped in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Game should be getting started soon. Game should be getting started soon. Yeah, that was a real crazy game, that Sky game. I mean that Wings Atlanta game. I still can't believe they blew the lead there. It's absolutely wild to me. I'm gonna disconnect this. Hopefully everyone switches over. All right, cool. I can get this. Oh no, wrong remote. This remote, so I can watch the game. Loading up this game here now. There we go. All right, we're ready to go. Hopefully this game gets started on time. That other game ended with enough time, so we should have no delayed events. Miracle, what's going on? It's gonna be a fun evening. I'm prepared. I'm ready. All right, broadcast is starting here. Broadcast is starting. Brianna Stewart versus A'ja Wilson. The 2-time MVP versus the 4-time MVP in A'ja Wilson. These two teams have faced off twice already this season, once in the regular season and then once in the Commissioner's Cup final. Liberty have won both matchups. Candace Parker and Michael Grady on the call. This game is on Prime Video if you want to watch it. The game is on Prime Video. Oh, I forgot to move my chat for TikTok over here. I was like, I'm not seeing no chats. What's going on, TikTok fam? What's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. We're in for a good matchup tonight. Liberty and Aces. It's always fireworks when these two teams kick off. So Aces, 19-8, second best record in the league, second in offensive rating, sixth in defensive rating, and they're fourth in net rating. And led by A'ja Wilson, of course, the current MVP. Liz says, what a crazy last few seconds of that Dallas game. Yeah, it's funny. I posted a short about that, a TikTok about that. Got some good views on that. A lot of people were complaining that it should have been a flagrant, but engagement. Everybody was engaging with that post, so salute to everyone who watched. Miracle says Liberty have the winning percentage against the Aces, but I'll take the trophies. You can have the winning percentage, Jay. I mean, yeah. I mean, you got it there. You beat us once in the finals. You got the bragging rights in that department. We eliminated y'all the next year in the second round. But yeah, y'all got the silverware. You do have the silverware. But hopefully, we can beat the Aces tonight. Mad said, would it be if flagrant have changed anything? Yeah. Basically they wouldn't have gotten the ball back. So if it was a regular 3-point foul, she would have just shot the 3 free throws, and then Dallas would have got possession. But it being a flagrant, she got the 3 free throws, and Atlanta got possession. So that allowed Alicia Gray to hit that mid-range jump shot to give them the 1-point lead. That's the only thing that the flagrant changed. Right, they're talking to Asia Wilson right now in the lead up to this game. She has a Utah Stars jersey on. For those who are unaware, the Utah Stars were the original franchise that the Las Vegas Aces eventually became. They started in Utah, moved to San Antonio, and then from San Antonio to Las Vegas, where the Aces currently are. So I know throughout the season they sort of recognize the past, and they sort of have like a alumni event where they bring back people from the San Antonio Stars and the Utah Stars organizations to honor them and thank them for their contributions. What up, Dion? Salute. Zay, good to see you back in the chat. Dallas head coach stubborn. I think the Wings will drop a little in the second half of the season. Yeah, I mean, playing Jessica Shepard 40 minutes, it was a little wild when you have Alana Smith healthy. You had Maddie Segrist, who didn't Maddie Segrist even play in the game? I don't even remember saying her name like that. So, Jose Fernandez, just like a lot of these coaches who are first year coaches coming from the college ranks or coming from outside the W, have a lot of adjustments to make. I mean, sometimes you're stuck in their ways, but they're gonna have to make some adjustments if they want to get to the top of the line. Yeah, Jessica Shepard. I feel like every lineup that was on the floor, she was out there, and I looked at the score, at the box score, and it was legit 40 minutes she played. Crazy. And Maddie played 0. So, right, they're showing the starting lineups on the screen again. Astier, Sabrina, Rebecca Allen, Stewie, and John Quell. Then you have Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, Steph Talbot, Nalissa Smith back, and Asia Wilson. Becky Hammond, 5th season as the Aces head coach, 136-51 career record. 3-time champ, of course. All decked out in the all gold everything and her hoodie blazer. And then Chris DeMarco, 1st year as the Liberty head coach, 16-12 record on the season. All right, let's get this game underway here, people. Score the other game. I have it cycling at the bottom of the screen. Keys to victory they have here: take care of the ball for the Liberty, and the Aces need to get stops and get out in transition. All right, jump ball coming here, and the Liberty win possession. Jonquel Jones wins the tip, and we have kicked this game off. Pauline Astier in possession over to Jonquel Jones, guarded by Nalissa Smith. Finds Stewie on a nice curl. Stewie curls and lays it in. Great play to start the game off for the Liberty. They're up 2-0. Candace Parker sounds hoarse. Ball in play here. Or was that Candace Parker even talking? Or that was somebody else? Steph Talbot, corner 3, and Steph Talbot hits the corner 3. The teams like to knock down threes against the Liberty. They tend to leave 3-point shooters open when they collapse in the paint. Stewie with the ball, gets it over to Pauline Astier. Pauline up top to Jonquel. Jonquel drops it off to Sabrina. Sabrina in the paint, gets double teamed, throws it back out to Jonquel. Over to Pauline. Pauline loads up, steps back for a 3, and Pauline for 3. Pauline Astier knocks down the 3. It's 5-3 New York. It is Candace. Her voice is hers. And a good deflection by the Liberty and steal. Beck Allen gets the steal. Beck Allen crossover, comes across half court. Get it to Sabrina. She does. Left side of the court for Sab. Sab. It gets trapped, gets it over to Beck Allen. Swings it over to Jonquel. Loads up for a 3 over Asia, and it's off the front of the rim. Nalissa Smith with the rebound. Ball over to Chelsea Gray. Guarded by Sabrina. Ball lobbed up to Asia. That was a dangerous pass. Asia on the drive and gets fouled there by Stewie. And A'ja Wilson will go to the line for 2 free throws. Dion says she began first team in Australia, I believe. Yeah, yeah, Talbot. Yeah, Talbot's Australian. She plays for the Opals, the Olympic team. Beck Allen no longer in the runnings to be playing on the national team. But Steph Talbot is a staple of their team. And A'ja Wilson knocks down both free throws. Game is tied at 5 apiece. Pauline Astier at the controls here. Gets it over to John Quell. John Quell looking for Stewie. Stewie gets denied. Gets it over to Sabrina. Sabrina finds Stewie in the corner. Catches the loose ball. There you have Stewie trapped. She tries to get it out over to Pauline. Touch pass to Beck Allen for 3. Hey, Beck Allen knocks down the 3. If you remember the last game, Beck Allen hit a clutch 3 in the corner in that fourth quarter to give the Liberty some breathing room against the Sparks. Liberty up 8-5. Jackie Young over to A'ja. A'ja loads up a 3 off the back of the rim. Breanna Stewart with the rebound. Stewart over to Sabrina. Sabrina back over to Stewie. Stewie finds Pauline, trying to get it to Jonquel in the mid post. She backs down A'ja Wilson. Jonquel, one leg fall away. Not good. Rebound to Nalissa Smith. Gets it over to Jackie Young. Haven't said her name too much to start this game. Jackie comes off the screen, pulls for 3, ties the game at 8. Liberty playing in a drop. So Jackie comes off that screen. Nobody in her eye line. Oh, good crossover by Pauline and gets fouled there by Chelsea Gray on the reach-in. So at the moment, Pauline Astier will go into the line for 2 free throws. Yeah, Zay. I thought I was tripping. I was like, is Candace okay? Yeah, she needs some ginger tea, some peppermint tea or something. Soothe that voice down. Snowman, my guy, salute. I'm all good, my guy. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Yeah, chemo. Jonquel, I don't know. After she can't. I don't know. She looks slow, man. I don't know. Has she always looked this slow, or is it just like recency stuff? Jackie comes off the screen, pulls another 3 and knocks it down. Aces retake the lead. Liberty have to get up on these 3-point shooters. Jackie Young with 2 threes already. Stewie over to Jonquel in the right corner. Jonquel Jones attacks Nalissa Smith, backs her down, double clutches, and draws the foul on Smith. And Jonquel will go to the line for 2 free throws. Like, she was never quick, but it feels like she's running full speed, but it's jogging up the court. Salute Snowman. Unfortunately, for me, the White Sox beat my Yankees twice in the last 2 days. Jonquel Jones trickles in the first free throw. Jonquel Jones, 32 years of age, knocks down the second. It's 12-11, Liberty on top. Ball in play here with Jackie. Back over to A'ja. A'ja walks into another 3. They got to step up, and he calls a timeout. Jonquel has to step up. They run the same play 3 times in a row. Jackie Young coming off that screen. Jonquel Jones in a drop. Jackie Young just wide open for 3. You got to step up on that. So Jackie already 3 for 3 from 3-point range. It's not even the zone. It's Jonquel not being up at the point of the screen. So Jackie Young's just coming off free and letting it fly. Aces up 14-12. Aces, I don't think they've missed a 3 yet. They have. They're 4 for 5 from 3. The one miss was A'ja. Darius says a White Sox supporter, I'll take the wins over you. Yeah. And it's funny because we blew both games. Stupid defensive mistakes for the Yankees, but typical. Baby, what's going on, my friend? Salute. Hope all is well. So Liberty, the same thing that happened last game, giving up 3 after 3 to the opponent. Jackie Young's hit 3 threes already. Steph Talbot's hit the other. That's why Chris DeMarco called the timeout. They've run the same play. Jonquel Jones. I wish I could show the plays. But Jonquel Jones, Sabrina gets screened by Asia, so Jonquel has to step up to at least deter Jackie a little bit. She's backing up, backing up. That's practice. That's like shooting practice for Jackie Young from three, and she's already seen two go in. You got to get up on that. So let's see what Chris DeMarco talks about in that timeout. Score is 14-12. Aces are currently in the lead. Salute to everyone who's tapped in. Appreciate everyone who is tapped in on the channel. This is the third and final game of the evening between these two teams. So they're showing Jackie Young stats in the 19 wins. She averages 18.6 points. In the 8 losses, her points dropped by 5. She averages 13.3 points. You, look at the plays. Like, you just backing up. You gotta step up on that. All right, cool. Let's see. They were showing the same play 3 times in a row. Candace Parker said the same thing. Yeah, Dexy, I was watching that game. Well, off and on. Once I saw the game start getting out of hand, I tuned out. But the Lynx, they look formidable like they always do in the regular season. But ball's back in play here with the Liberty, guarded by Jackie. Over to Stewie, guarded by Asia. Brianna Stewart hands it off to Sabrina. Sabrina comes off the screen. Sabrina jump pass over to Jonquel, wide open for 3, and she's short. Sabrina gets the offensive rebound over to Beck Allen, loads up for a 3. Beck Allen, that's 2 threes for Beck. I think she seen Stephanie Talbot on the other side and said, "Yo, I gotta one up my Australian countrywoman." And that's 2 threes for Beck Allen. You love to see it. See, now Jonquel Jones gets up on the screen. Cross court pass to Chelsea in the corner, and it's off. Long rebound tipped out by Nalissa Smith and out of bounds. So we see the immediate adjustment made by the Liberty. Jackie Young comes off that screen. Jonquel Jones gets all the way up on her, forces her to drive, and forces her into a tough pass, which Chelsea Gray misses the 3. So immediate adjustment we see there. Ball and play here with the Liberty. Sabrina gets around the trap, finds Pauline Astier. Pauline in the corner to Beck Allen. Beck Allen down to Jonquel. Ball gets deflected out of bounds by Asia Wilson. So Liberty with 7 on the shot clock. Oh, good pass to Beck Allen. Beck Allen reverse layup. So Beck Allen with 8 points already. Hey, Beck Allen doing some work here in the starting lineup for the Liberty. 8 points for Beck Allen. 17-14 New York. Pauline Astier with the tip. Tips it out of bounds. Ball stays with the Aces. That was a nice sideline inbound play. They run like an elevator doors play as Beck Allen cuts right down the middle of the lane. They close the elevator doors to screen off her defender, and she reverse lays it in. Jackie Young with the ball. Crosses over. Jackie Young into the paint. Nobody home, and she lays it in. Goes right by Sabrina. Nobody in the paint to defend. And Jackie Young already with 11 points here. Hasn't missed a shot. Sabrina out to Jonquel. Jonquel back to Sabrina. Guarded by Jewel Lloyd, who's checked in. Sabrina comes off the screen, crosses over. Recrosses over to the right. Hezzy move, gets tripped up by Jewel. And that's the foul on Jewel Lloyd. All right. This game is ended in the Discord. Let me end that. Start. So, but it's Liberty ball here. Liberty ball. Last foul was by Jewel Lloyd. Oh, Marine Johannes is back into the lineup after missing the last couple games with that ankle injury. Pauline Astier goes to the bench. So Marine gets it into Stewie. Gets it back to Marine. Marine comes off the screen, finds... Oh, good pass by Sabrina, but then Jonquel Jones gets blocked. Jonquel Jones missed all her shots so far. Jump pass over to Chelsea Gray, wide open for three, and she buries it. Aces retake the lead 19-17. Jonquel has to do better there. Sabrina with the ball. Gets around to Bree, turn the screen. She steps back for a three, and she responds. Sab knocks down the three. Liberty retake the lead 20-19. Look at the offense, man. Chelsea Gray with the heads. He goes behind the back pass to Asia, wide open for three. We'll live with that. You got to get the rebound. Sabrina does on the tip from Stewie. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina, jump pass to Stewie. Stewie, floater over Asia, too high. Bree Turner with the rebound. Asia Wilson on the run. Got to stop the ball here. Asia Wilson attacks Sabrina, spins in the lane, loses the ball. It deflects off of Jonquel Jones' hand, and it goes out of bounds. Ball stays with the Aces. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Beck Gardner checks in now for Beck Allen. Great start for Beck Allen. 8 points on 3 of 3 shooting. 2 threes made. Chelsea Gray, no look pass to Jackie. She catches in the midair and alley-oops it in. Aces retake the lead. Jackie Young absolutely cooking here. 13 points here in the first quarter. Oh, what a block there by Asia Wilson on Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart thought she had an easy lay. Asia rotates over and gets the block. Oh, the follow through sort of hits Stewie in the nose, but that was a clean block up top. Marine Johannes to inbound. Marine gets it into Sabrina on the right side of the court. Sabrina jab steps. Sabrina keeps the ball alive over to Beck Gardner. Beck Gardner drives to the lane, throws up the floater, can't get it to go. Asia Wilson with the rebound. And Chelsea Gray with possession. Chelsea Gray. No look past to Bree Turner. Nobody rotates down to her. Easy layup for Bree Turner. 2 went to the ball, left Bree Turner wide open under the basket. Honshu with the ball. Honshu back to Sabrina. Sabrina, and they call an offensive foul on Honshu for the screen. So it scores 23-20. Chelsea Gray goes to the bench for a breather. Ball in play here with Dana Evans. Dana Evans, Bree Turner, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, and Jewel Lloyd. Dana Evans comes off the screen. Gets it over to Bree Turner. Lob up to Asia. Asia shoots. Can't get it to go. Rebecca Gardner with the rebound. Beck Gardner picks up her dribble. Lobs it up to Honshu, but it's stolen by Asia Wilson. Ball over to Dana Evans. Dana Evans down to Asia. Asia pump fakes. Attacks Han. Goes up and gets fouled. So that's already 2 quick fouls on Honshu. Zay said Jules being paid $1 million to make 2 threes a game. Listen, it must be nice, right? Must be nice. So Jonquel Jones gonna have to check back in here. Honshu already with 2 fouls in like 3 minutes. So Asia Wilson averaging 26.2 points a game, leads the league in scoring. She knocks down the first free throw. Marine Fotux, the developmental player, comes in. Sabrina goes to the bench for a breather. Asia Wilson at the line for the second free throw. It's up, and she knocks it down. Scores 25-20. Aces in front here. 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Marine Fotux had a really good game against the Sparks on Tuesday. Hit 2 big threes in the fourth quarter. Fotux finds Stewie. Long arm of the law. She misses the turnaround jumper from about 5 feet out. Jackie Young with possession. She hasn't missed a shot yet. She walks into another 3, misses, and Stewie gets the rebound. First miss of the night. Stewie over to Marine Fotux, down the lane, finds Honshu in the corner, wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Liberty have gone on a little bit of a scoring drought now. 25-20. Jackie Young at the controls here. Dana Evans now has possession. Oh, so no, it's Jackie Young still. They both have like long ponytails. Jackie Young, off balance jumper, contested jumper is good. Jackie Young has the meter running. Aces with their largest lead of the game, 13-3 run. Here, Liberty need to find some offense. Brianna Stewart at the top of the key with possession. Stewie with it. Stewie drives. Stewie into Bree Turner, draws the foul. And in typical Brianna Stewart fashion, draws the foul, will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Brianna Stewart at the line for 2 free throws to stop this scoring drought, and she knocks down the first. (27-21). Aces in the lead. Brianna Stewart at the line for the second free throw. Knocks it down, makes it a 5-point game. 27-22, a minute 20 to go here in the first quarter. Dana Evans with the ball. Guarded by Marine Fotux, crosses over. Comes off the screen, off another screen. Ball down to Alyssa Smith, ball poked away. Stewie picks up the loose ball. Liberty have numbers. Bounce past to Beck Gardner, running the lane and lays it in. Good finish there by Beck Gardner. Always keen to run the floor. Liberty down 3, 27-24, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Beck Gardner picking up Chelsea Gray full court. Chelsea Gray off the screen. Beck Gardner staying with her. No look pass deflected by Stewie, and Marine picks it up. Over to Honshu, back to Marine. Marine Johannes over to Stewie. Dangerous pass, but Stewie gets it. Stewie on the attack on Bree Turner. Backs her down. Spin, turnaround jumper, and gets hit on the arm by Bree Turner. So that's 2 fouls by Bree Turner there. Stewie going right in her chest. And Stewie will go back to the line for 2 free throws. Brianna Stewart averaging 26.5 points, 52% from the field, 41% from 3, 8 rebounds in the last 8 games. Those are otherwise MVP numbers. If Asia wasn't putting up the numbers, she was as well. Stewie's second free throw is up, and she's 4 for 4 from the line. Liberty within 1. 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 8 free throws so far for the Liberty, 4 for the Aces. Both teams have made all of their free throws. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Chelsea Gray guarded by Beck Gardner, left side of the court. Chelsea Gray on the attack. Still guarded by Beck. 6 on the shot clock. Chelsea Gray trying to size up on Beck Gardner. Picks up, shoots it over Honshu, almost banks it in. Marine Fotux with the rebound. They'll hold for 1. 8 seconds to go. Brianna Stewart on the attack again. She dribbles back out. 4 seconds to go. Brianna Stewart fakes the handoff, goes up, gets the ball deflected, and good defense there by Dana Evans. Got a strip on the layup attempt. Liberty don't make the basket, and that's how the first quarter ends. I need to log into my Liberty app, get my points. So they said that's the most points in the first quarter in her career for Jackie Young. Jackie Young absolutely cooking so far. 15 points in that first quarter. 15 points on 6 of 7 shooting. So the score is 27-26 at the end of 1. Let me make sure I get my points, y'all. Hold on. Salute to everyone who's tapped in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here for some late night action here on Prime between the old foes, the Liberty and the Aces. Yeah, Liberty have to play better defense, giving up 27 points in that first quarter. But we all know that's their Achilles heel. They can score, but the defense is what needs to be more consistent. But yeah. Salute to everyone who's tapped in. 27-26, leading scorers. 8 points for Rebecca Allen. She hit her first 2 threes and then a layup. So she's a leading scorer for the Liberty. For the Aces, it's Jackie Young, 15 points. Salute for the Jules, Mats. Appreciate you as always. Salute for the Jules. Let me make sure I share this on the tweets. Make sure we get more people to the stream. Send out a tweet right quick. All right, cool. I got that situated. Salute for the Jules Chemo. Appreciate you as well. Dexy said Link's next game will be a big one versus the Fever. Yeah, that will be a good one. Fever in a good rhythm right now. But it should be a good matchup. Should be a good matchup. Hopefully everyone's healthy. Hopefully Aaliyah Boston is okay. Took a hard fall on that knee in that last game. And didn't come back. So hopefully she's good to go. I want to see both teams at full strength. All right. Liberty, the broadcast is coming back. Broadcast is coming back now. Right. So Jackie Young has 15. The rest of the team has 12 points so far. But when your teammate is hot, you just gotta keep feeding her the ball. So I'm not mad at it. So Jackie Young will start the. She's drinking like one of those squeezy applesauce joints. It looks like. I respect it. Need a quick snack. But Jackie Young will start the second quarter on the bench. Give her a breather there. I think she played that whole first quarter. But the Aces will start the second quarter in possession. Aces up 27-26. Ball with the Aces. Dana Evans starts off. So it's Evans, Turner, Lloyd. Trying to see who else is on the court. Smith and Gray. For the Aces, for the Liberty, we'll see in a second. Chelsea Gray looking for Jewel Lloyd coming off the screen. She's wide open, and it's all fight for the rebound. Rebecca Allen chases down the rebound. So it's Marine Fatooks, Hanshu, John Quell, Beck Gardner, and Beck Allen. I'm not sure about this lineup, but we'll see. John Quell with the ball, backs down Bree Turner, goes to the basket, pump fakes, goes up, misses the layup, and can't get the rebound and fouls Chelsea Gray. Come on, John Quell, you gotta finish that. Got to finish that. She gets all the way to the basket, does all the hard work, misses the layup, and then pushes Chelsea Gray down going for the ball. Come on, John Quell. We need you. No Sab or Stewie on the court. Dana Evans to the lane. Jump pass over to Smith. Smith's floater over John Quell is good. And the Aces up 29-26. Marine Fatooks with the ball. Fatooks down the lane. Out to Beck Gardner. Beck Gardner over to Beck Allen now in the corner. Beck Allen dribbles out up top to John Quell. John Quell looks to attack Nalissa Smith. Throws up the floater. Can't get it to go. Gets the rebound. And then another foul by John Quell. Pushes Nalissa Smith in the back. No words there. No words there at all. So both of our bigs have 2 fouls. Hanshu and Jonquel Jones. Great sign. Dana Evans with possession. Dana Evans comes off the screen. They bring out a trap to her. Throws it over to Jewel Lloyd. Jump pass to Bree Turner. Bree Turner. Bounce pass to Alyssa Smith. Goes up. Reverse layup. Now Hanshu with another foul. So that's 3 fouls on Hanshu. 2 fouls on Jonquel. So both of our bigs in foul trouble already. Nalissa Smith going to the line for 2 free throws. Free throw is up for Smith, and she's way short on that. Way short. Second free throw for Nalissa Smith. It's up, and she knocks it down. Ace is up 4, 30-26. Liberty have not scored in the quarter yet. Marine Fotux with the ball. Sabrina has checked in for Beck Gardner. Marine F gets it out to Sabrina. Wide open for three. She takes the three off the rim. Jonquel offensive rebound goes up and draws the foul. So Jonquel will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Jonquel at the line for 2 free throws. 2 fouls on Alyssa Smith. Jonquel knocks down the first. Jonquel knocks down the first free throw. Second one is up, and she knocks down the second. Score is 30-28. Aces with possession. Gets it over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen, crosses over. Rebecca Allen stays with her. Good contest. She shoots an air ball. Fight for the rebound. Jonquel secures it. Good defense there by Rebecca Allen. Sabrina in possession now. Sabrina dribbles left. Hand off to Beck Allen. Up top to Jonquel. Corner to Honshu. Honshu pump fakes. Crosses over. Back up top to Marine Fatux. 9 on the shot clock. Marine F goes to the left. And Dana Evans with the reach in. First foul on Evans, second foul of the quarter for the Aces. Jackie Young checks back in. Ball and play with the Liberty, however. Marine Fotux finds Sabrina on a curl. Sabrina pump fakes, dribbles back out. Guarded by Alyssa Smith. Sabrina got to get the ball down to Honshu. Doesn't. Keeps the dribble alive. Goes baseline. Jump past to Jonquel. Doesn't look at the shot clock. And it's a shot clock violation. Honshu got to post Jackie up and go to work there. That should be easy offense. Love Dog said Angela suffering as the ref that is Age's personal whistle. That's funny. Hand off to Jackie Young, goes downhill and lays it in. It's so easy. Timeout called by Chris DeMarco immediately. Jackie Young's just getting whatever she wants. Whatever she wants. 17 for Jackie Young is 32-28. Aces on top. Liberty have to be aware of these screens and rotating over. You got to help your teammate when she gets screened off. And then trust your teammate will help you if you're going to help. So it's a trust thing here. But Jackie Young is absolutely killing. I cannot take that away from her. Taking advantage of the Liberty defense or lack thereof. She's up to 17 points and 7 of 8 shooting. Like, you got to do better here. Have to do better. Yeah, if anybody bet on Jackie tonight, you in for a good one because she's already up to 17 points. I don't think this carousel is doing what I needed to do. Let me put the old one back up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just put this one up. I don't think that. Oh, snap. Whoops. Make this bigger so you guys can see stats here on the vertical stream. There we go. So leading scorers, Jackie Young with 17 for the Aces, Rebecca Allen with 8 for the Liberty. We're in a timeout right now. We are in a timeout. 32-28, 7:20 to go here. Excuse me, in the second quarter. Liberty have to do a better job on their defense. That's all they need to do. If they improve their defense, they'll be in a good spot. But too many easy baskets for the Aces, especially for Jackie Young. Fabian says, really could use Fiebich tonight. Yeah, I mean, we could use Fiebich every night, my friend. Kayla Gray. They're coming back to the broadcast now. John says Jonquel Jones so frustrating to watch. Yeah. Cause she could be so much better, but it's like sometimes it's like I don't know what's going on. So we'll see if she improves. Do I think Aces win by over 4.5? I hope not. That's all I can tell you on TikTok. All right, Liberty basketball here. Let's see if they improve their defense when it comes to that time. Pauline Astier is checked back in as she blows by Dana Evans. Jump past her with cutting Beck Allen. Layup is good. Beck Allen doing nice cutting down the center of the paint. And she's up to 10 points here. Rebecca Allen, the Australian vet, in her second stint with the Liberty. Ball over to Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson attacks Jonquel. Spins, fall away jumper, easy money. There's not much you could do about that. She likes that spin and fade. It's hard to guard. 34-30. Pauline Astier up top to Jonquel. Jonquel jump past to Stewie. Stewie with nice catch and nice finish. Nice big to big passing there. 34-32. Outlet goes to Jackie Young. She gets cut off by Jonquel Jones. Has Jonquel on the island. Jackie Young passed to Asia. They foul her immediately. Rebecca Allen knew she was barbecue chicken down there. Just had to give up the foul. So it is Aces ball. They'll inbound from the sideline, I believe, opposite the Liberty bench. Yep, Asia Wilson on the inbound. Ball inbound to Jackie Young. Nalissa Smith. They get it right back to Asia at the foul line. Stewie skies in for the rebound. Liberty with a chance to tie or take the lead with a three. Ball over to Beck Allen. Beck Allen hands it off to Sabrina. Sabrina pump fakes for three. Gets around. Chelsea goes up. Right hand lay is good. And ties the game at 34. Sabrina Ionescu, I like when she's attacking the paint. She does it there. Ties the game. Jackie Young over to Asia. Good switch there by the Liberty. Ball over to Dana Evans. Dana Evans dribbles left. Gets around Jonquel Jones. Up pop to Chelsea Gray. Wide open for three. She buries it. Great find there by Dana Evans. Liberty player didn't rotate up top to the open player. It's a 3-point game. 6 of 11 for the Aces. Pauline Astier to Brianna Stewart. And a foul there by Chelsea Gray. Yeah, so I can't even blame Jonquel there. I need her to get back into play a little quicker, but they were helping her, man. Chelsea Gray rotated to the top of the key, wide open for three. Stewie free throw is up, knocks it down. Liberty remained perfect from the line so far. And I jinxed it. Stewie misses the second. That's my fault. I shouldn't have said a thing. 37-35 is the score. Chelsea Gray with the ball, guarded by Beck Allen. Chelsea Gray still in possession. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen. Chelsea Gray picks up her dribble. Up top to Jackie Young with 3 on the clock. Jackie Young gets fouled there by Sabrina. Sabrina gets her hands in there. Gotta be aware of the clock, Sabrina. Gotta be aware of the clock. Sabrina draws the foul there. So Jackie Young at the line for 3 free throws. 17 points already. Jackie Young at the line. First free throw is up. Knocks it down. Second free throw is up. She knocks it down. So it's 39-35. And third free throw is up. Jackie Young knocks down all 3 free throws. It's a 5-point game, 40-35. Sabrina in possession. Sabrina, oh, dangerous pass. It somehow makes it to Jonquel Jones. Back to Sabrina. Sabrina steps back for 3, and she gets fouled now by Jackie Young. So Sabrina fouls Jackie on one side. Jackie fouls Sabrina on the other. And now Sabrina will go to the line for 3 free throws. First free throw is up. Sab knocks it down. Sabrina, 91% career free throw shooter. Second all time behind Elena Deldon, 94% for her career. That's insane. Sabrina knocks down the second, shooting 94% for your career. And Elena played, 10 seasons? I can't remember how much seasons Elena played. Let me see. 2000, no. Yeah, so it was 2014, right? Sabrina knocks down all 3. It's 38-40. Chelsea Gray over to Asia Wilson, top of the key. Asia Wilson fakes the handoff, blows by Jonquel, misses the layup though, and Stewie with the rebound. Stewie, handoff to Pauline. Top of the key here. Pauline goes behind the back, down to Stewie. Stewie at the 3-point line. Good switch there by the Aces. Nowhere to go. Back to Pauline with 10 on the shot clock. Pauline on the attack on Talbot. One leg fall away off the side of the backboard. That's not the type of offense the Liberty need there. Pauline has the one leg fall away. Steph Talbot over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray on the wing. Comes off that screen. Over to Talbot. Wide open for 3. And she knocks down a second 3. Liberty have to rotate there. Talbot wide open for 3. That's her second 3 of the game. So the Australians doing work. Stewie spins, turns. Oh, she's short. Tipped out to Beck Allen. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina keeps possession alive. Oh, in and out dribble on Lloyd. Blows by her and quick lays it in. Nice move there by Sabrina. (43-40). If the Liberty, the defense, that's what it is. Have to communicate it on the defense. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen. Guarded by Sab now. Now a rescreen for Asia Wilson. Chelsea Gray. No look past the Talbot in the corner. Another one is short. And rebound tipped and given to Sabrina. Sabrina slows it down, looking for Stewie. Stewie sets the screen. It's a switch to Chelsea Gray. Stewie over to Jonquel. Pass to Stewie. Stewie inside ties the game. No, sorry. It's a 1-point game. 43-42. 1-point game. Yeah, Chemo. We make a lot of, I don't want to call them bums. We make a lot of average players look like superstars against us. Good trap there by the Liberty. Up top to Talbot. Left side to Lloyd. Lloyd loads up a 3. Our 3-point defense is atrocious. 46-42. Jewel Lloyd hits the left corner 3. 4-point game here. Pauline Nasty with the quick crossover down the lane. Quick left-hand lay over Jewel Lloyd. And the French guard lays it in with the left. 2-point game again. 46-44. Can the Liberty get a stop? Find out next time. Asia Wilson, step back jumper. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. Stewie collects it. A chance to tie. Stewie with 6 rebounds. Over to Jonquel. Walks into a 3. And no. Long rebound to Jackie Young. Jonquel 0 for 7. Jackie with the pump fake. Over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray, guarded by Sab. Gets it out to Jackie with 10 on the shot clock. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And they call a foul on Pauline Astier. And Jackie Young hits the 3 coming off the screen. But they saying Jackie was in the shooting motion. It's a foul on Pauline Astier. Nah, I don't think that's in the shooting motion. But it's just a foul on Pauline Nastier as they're going to the table to review if she was in the shooting motion. Hey, Beulah, I'm good. Hope everything is well. Hope everything is well with you. But that's, again, that's Jonquel Jones not being up at the point of the screen. She's sagging off. Jackie Young's coming. Pauline's trying to fight over that screen. Nobody's there. And then Jackie Young just goes right into her shooting motion. We have Jonquel has to be up. The girl has 20 points in the first half, pretty much. You watch my vlog, Beulah? Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a lot more of those done. Try and travel around, get to some more arenas in the W. Unfortunately, the Temple won't be in Toronto this weekend. I was gonna go. Of course they won't be because it's Carabana weekend. They wouldn't play at their place because that's where the parade is at. But I was gonna hope to get a game while I was up there, but they're not in town, so I'll have to figure out another time to make the trip up. Yeah, Zay, JJ is 0 for 7. Yeah. 4 points, all on free throw. She's 0 for 7, 0 for 3 from 3, four assists, 2 fouls. She is scoreless. JJ says, do I think Asia gets 20? Asia got, what she got now? She got 6? I think she can get 20. I mean, the way both teams are scoring now, I mean, I'll be shocked if she doesn't. So, excuse me, let me give you a scoring update. Ace is outscoring the Liberty 19-18 in this quarter. Brianna Stewart with 11.6 rebounds. You got Jonquel with 4 points, but hasn't made a field goal as of yet. 10 for Beck Allen. She hasn't missed a shot. 10 for Sabrina on 3 of 4 shooting. And Pauline with 7. Off the bench, you have Beck Gardner with 2. Look at that. Look at that. Jonquel is backing up already. You got to go to that. I know I'm going to keep saying it, but sorry, they were showing the replay and I was looking at it. For the Aces, Jackie Young with 20, none of her teammates with more than 6. You got Gray, Wilson, and Talbot with 6 apiece. So I don't know what the actual call is. They're showing Marshawn Lynch and Floyd Mayweather on the screen here. So they call a foul on Astier, I guess, on the shot. I'm not too sure, but I think Jackie Young's at the line for 3 free throws as she makes the first. That's the second time the Liberty have fouled Jackie Young shooting a 3, I think. Or is it because the Liberty are in the bonus? Let me see. No, oh, it's because the Liberty are in the bonus. Excuse me. So it was a foul on Pauline Astier on Jackie Young. The Liberty were in the Aces were in the bonus, so there was only 2 free throws. Sabrina, she was playing by the half court line and backcourt violation. I don't know why she was initiating the offense so close to the out of the half court line. So Liberty turn it over. Down 4 here. 48-44. Jackie Young over to Chelsea Gray. Back to Jackie Young. Steph Talbot's wide open in the corner. They don't pass it to her. They try to get it to Asia. It's tipped away, but Asia gets it back. Over to Lloyd in the corner for 3. And the Liberty get away with one. Liberty lost Steph Talbot wide open in the corner. Jackie Young doesn't get it to her. Thankfully, it results in a missed 3 for Jewel Lloyd. Stewie with the ball. Stewie guarded by Chelsea Gray. Stewie spins her away from the screen over to Pauline Astier. Keeps her dribble alive. Pauline wide open for 3. She gets it up. Off the rim. Fight for the rebound. Asia Wilson gets the rebound. Beck Allen with the silly foul. So that's going to be automatic free throws for the Aces. So Aces back at the line, 48-44, 4-point game. Let's see how Asia produces at the line. First one is up. Knocks down the free throw. 49-44, 5-point game here for the Aces. So the Liberty closed that first quarter well. Let's see if they can close this second one. They haven't done it so far. Had a turnover and then a foul on the offense on a rebound attempt. And now they're down 6 with a minute to go here. Marinefo Tooks in the game for the Liberty. Ball with Sabrina. Up top to Stewie. Pump fakes for 3. Down the lane. Stewie goes up. Can't get the layup to go. And Asia Wilson with the rebound. Gets it over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray with the crossover. Chelsea Gray tried to no-look it to Nalissa Smith. Smith turned her back. It's a turnover. Marinefo Tooks over to Beck Allen. Walks into a 3, and it's off. Ball over to... Oh, and Sabrina pokes it away from behind. Chelsea Gray put Asia Wilson in a tough spot there. I wish the Liberty would have got a steal there, but they deflected out of bounds with 30 seconds to go. (50-44). Chelsea Gray on the inbound. Gets it into Asia. Back to Chelsea. Chelsea over to Smith. Smith jump pass to Asia. Asia pump fakes. Nobody steps out on her, and she knocks down the midi. I'm going to stop blaming Jonquil, but it's her fault. That's your man. You got to get out there. Largest lead of the night here for the Aces. They're closing the quarter well. Liberty have started to stutter here at the end. Shot clock is off. Marinefo Tooks with the ball. Comes off the screen. Try to jump pass and it's deflected and stolen. Smith over to Jackie Young from half court. And it's off. So the Liberty, towards the end of that quarter, start to falter. Turnovers, bad shot selection. And they go into the locker room at halftime down 8. 52-44 at the half. 52-44 at the half. So at halftime, we'll go over the box score, the team stats, and see where the Liberty can improve in the second half. I mean, but it starts with Jonquil Jones. She has to do better. All right, let's take a look here, y'all. Halftime, 52-44. 52-44. Liberty, Aces outscored the Liberty 27-26 in the first. They get outscored 25-18 in the second, hence the 8-point deficit. Brianna Stewart, 17 minutes, 11 points, 6 rebounds. You got Jonquil Jones, 16 minutes, 4 points, 0 of 7 from the field with 4 assists and 2 fouls. Beck Allen, 10 points. She missed her first shot on that transition 3. I wish the Liberty would have went for a layup instead of a transition 3, but what can you do? Sabrina with 10 points in 16 minutes, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, had that turnover where she was trying to initiate the offense from half court and steps on the half court line. Pauline Astier with 7 points so far. Off the bench, you only have Beck Gardner, the only player to score, with 2. Liberty shooting 41% from the field, 36% from 3, 93% from the line. And they have 4 turnovers. For the Aces, Steph Talbot with 6 points on 2 made threes. You got 3 for Nalissa Smith, 10 for Asia Wilson, 6 of those points coming from the line, 6 for Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young with 22. 22 for Jackie, 7 of 9 shooting, 3 of 5 from 3. Got fouled on a 3-point attempt as well, so she's 5 for 5 from the line. Off the bench, Bree Turner with 2, Jewel Lloyd with 3. They're shooting 53% from the field, 50% from 3, 92% from the line. So their percentages are really, really good. And they only have 4 turnovers as well. All right, let's take a look at the team stats. Taking a look at the team stats. So the Aces shooting a much better percentage from the field, 53% to 41%. Shooting better from three as well. They've made half of their threes on more attempts. Because the Liberty just seemed to be giving those 3-point shots up for some reason. Liberty been to the line 2 more times. They're both only missed 1 free throw. Liberty winning the rebound battle 15-13. They're losing the assist battle, 12 assists to 9, and they're winning the steals battle 4-2, losing the blocks battle 3-0 to the Aces. They have 5 total team turnovers, and they've conceded 4 points off of those. Aces have 4 total turnovers and conceded 4 points off of those as well. Fast break points hard to come by for both teams, 3-2 in favor of the Aces. Points in the paint, the Liberty are winning that 18-16. Liberty have 1 more foul. Largest lead of the game is the 8 points the Aces have right now. And that is the team stats for the quarter. For the half, Let's take a look at the other games that took place earlier today, going with the East Coast matchup between the first East Coast matchup between the Connecticut Sun and the Chicago Sky. 94-88, the Sky beat the Sun in Chicago. They moved to 10-18 on the season. Connecticut drops to 7-22. Diamond Miller, 28 minutes, 14 points for her. He had 21 for Anissa Morrow and 7 rebounds. She apparently was in trade talks, but the last 2 games she's played really well. I said Houston. Sorry, I'm already pushing them out in Connecticut. I don't think Connecticut is probably looking to trade her anymore. Nelson Adota was 16 and 11, 10 for Charlize Ledger-Walker, and Layla Lacan with 12.6 assists. You got Reagan Beers with 3 points, 7 for Kennedy Burke, former Liberty player, and 5 for Sanaya Rivers. For the Chicago Sky, Cardoso, 26.6 rebounds, took advantage of no Brittany Griner playing tonight. Courtney Vandersloot, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Cloud with 11. You got Koulibaly getting the start tonight with 3. And Sydney Taylor, 14 points, 6 assists. Off the bench, Chloe Bibby got some minutes, 18 minutes, 8 points for Bibby. Elizabeth Williams with 4. Carrington in her first game of the season, 9 points in 17 minutes. 7 for JC Sheldon and 6 for Gabriela Jaquez. So everybody who came into the game contributed for the Chicago Sky. They get the win. And the other game that took place is between the Tempo and the Lynx. Lynx absolutely destroyed the Tempo, 104-72. It's those 2 30-point quarters in the second and third. They outscored them 32-22 in the second, 31-14 in the third. That pretty much was a done deal. Tempo dropped to 10-18. Lynx move up. Still best record in the lead with 24-6. Natasha Howard, 9 points, 8 rebounds. I knew Nafisa coming back would cannibalize Natasha Howard's production in my fantasy team, but it is what it is. Fee with 16 points, 5 rebounds. You got McBride with 13, 16 for Williams, and 16 for Olivia Miles. So very balanced scoring all around for the Lynx. You had Dorka Uhas off the bench with 12, Delaire with 7, Paulwell with 4, Hamzava with 5. So everybody contributing for them. For the Tempo, you got Conde with 5, 19 for Yuskaita with 5 rebounds. You have 6 for Fagbenle, 16 for Marina, none for Julie Alamon with 6 assists. Off the bench, Niara Sabally, the third player in double figures with 10 points. And then everybody else didn't do well. Nurse with 3, Kiki Rice with 6, and Pouye with 7 in garbage time. So those were the games that have gone final here tonight. Let's take a look at the current standings. Minnesota at the top of the league, 24-6 record. Las Vegas currently with 19-8 record. With a win would move up to 20-8 and solidify second place. Golden State, after the loss last night to the Mercury, they're 19-9. Dallas with an 18-10 record after their loss to the Dream last night as well. Indiana with an 18-10 record as well. Atlanta 17-10. Liberty currently at 16-12. And Washington right behind them at 15-12. You see the bottom of the standings here. Portland in the 9th seed. Phoenix slowly making their way up. They were down there 15-14 at the beginning of the season. Currently in 10th. LA in 11th. With Toronto in 12th. Chicago in 13th. And then the Sun and Storm in 14th and 15th. So that's the current standings in the WNBA today. As of right now, we'll see what happens after this game between the Aces and the Liberty. What up, Kyle? Kyle said that wasn't a loss by Dallas last night. That was a disaster. Yeah, 15-point lead. And then you have what they had, a 5-point lead, 4-point, I think it was a 4-point lead with about 20 seconds to go. You fouled a 3-point shooter, give up the basket following, and then a disaster of a last possession with timeouts in your pocket. Yeah, but Dallas, that was a tough one for them, but they'll have to bounce back. Gotta have a short memory. Let's look at the upcoming schedule. So tomorrow, 3 games on Ion. You have Seattle and Atlanta, Dallas and Washington. Washington playing really well as of late. Indiana and Portland. All those games are on Ion TV. Saturday, 2 nationally televised games. First game's at 1 p.m. on CBS, Aces and Sky. And the second game is on ABC between New York and the Mercury. And Sunday, you got another 3 matchups. Indiana and Minnesota. That should be a really good one. 1 p.m. on Sunday. You got LA and Portland at 3:30 on NBC Peacock. And then you have Connecticut and Dallas on ESPN/Disney Plus. And then Toronto and Golden State at 8:30. So a 4-game slate on Sunday. Coming into Monday, you have another 3 games. Aces and Atlanta. Those games are always good between the Aces and the Dream. Seattle and New York. I'll be at that game. And then Phoenix and Chicago at 9 p.m. on USA. Tuesday, only one matchup, a Toronto Golden State rematch. And then Wednesday, a 4-game slate. Phoenix and Atlanta, Seattle and New York play again. Dallas and Washington, LA and Chicago. Liberty need to win those 2 games against the Seattle Storm, no matter what. Got to get revenge on them for them beating us. What was it, last month sometime or earlier this month? I can't remember, but we went up to Seattle and absolutely got run out the gym. So that's the update on the schedule. Let me know your thoughts down below. Looking at the poll here, it's a pretty close poll. 52% of y'all say Aces will win. That means 48 say the Liberty. What's up, Pam? Says, Jay, what do I think of the Liberty coach? I think he's a first-year head coach with huge expectations, and I think every decision he makes is being looked over with a fine-tooth comb because this team apparently has championship aspirations, and some of the decisions that he makes is becoming of a first-year head coach. So I think he definitely has room for improvement. He's not perfect by any means, but I see some positives in some of his schemes. The offense is starting to look a lot better now that we have Sabrina back. I know Sabrina was a very important piece to the offensive production, and she's back and firing, so that makes the offense look a little better. We're still missing some players, which hurts, to see the full vision, but I think the defense needs to get better. I don't know if that's scheme or if that's personnel, but defense has to get much better if the Liberty want to be serious about contending. Because not every night the shots aren't gonna fall as easy as you want them to. The 3-point shot won't be as easy, so you got to lean on your defense to keep you in games until the offense can catch back up. So hopefully we see some improvements in that regard as we wind down the season. So those are my thoughts on the Liberty's head coach. Casa, Jay, do you think there'll be any splash trades this year around the deadline? Might be crickets this year. Yeah, that's the thing about W trades is just difficult with the hard salary cap. It's just very, very difficult to maneuver. The only teams that have space, like an abundance of space, are teams that are pretty much in rebuild mode. The Storm, no, what was it? Portland and Washington. Both teams have a lot of cap space. And then the other teams aren't trying to help teams that are above them in the standings, you know. So it's with the amount of teams being so little, one bad trade or one trade to a playoff opponent could really alter the timeline. Sound like I'm in some Endgame Avengers Endgame stuff. Pam said, "Is Benija available to play?" Yeah, Benija's available to play. She hasn't played really in the last since the shoe throwing game, whenever that game was. She hasn't played. Zay says, "I need the Liberty to beat Phoenix. I believe y'all, but the need the Mystics in the playoffs." Yeah, I think the teams that are currently, let's go back and take a quick look at it as the broadcast is coming back. I think the teams that are currently 1 through 8 in the standings will be the teams that make it. It all depends on placement. So I think these 8 teams are gonna make the playoffs. I mean, the seeding just may be different depending on where teams line up. I don't think any of these teams down below will make a run and snatch a playoff spot unless somebody has a catastrophic falling off. So I think the Mystics will be safe in the playoff hunt. Right? They're talking about Jackie Young's first half. Defense all over the place. Rotations bad. Jackie Young just getting whatever she wants. So let's see if the Liberty have drawn up a scheme to slow her down in this second half. I'm going to end this poll now on YouTube. Let me end the poll. And 52% of y'all said Aces. 48% of y'all say Liberty will get the win. So we'll see. See how that pans out. Third quarter about to get underway. Thanks for hanging with me for the halftime report. Try to give you guys as much information and my thoughts as possible. Aces will start the third quarter with possession. I'm assuming starting lineups for both teams will start the quarter. So let's see if Jonquel Jones can actually wake up. Let's see if they actually stick to their defensive principles here and adjust to Jackie Young flying off screens and seeing a body in front of her. Ball over to Steph Talbot. Over to Jackie. Finds Asia. Ball over to Jackie. Jackie finds Asia at the midi. Asia, mid-range jump shot. Easy work. Easy work. And it's a 10-point game. Largest lead of the game. Pauline gets downhill. Goes to the basket. Right-hand lay is good. Pauline turns on the Jets and gets the lead. The deficit, back down to 8. 54-46. SDA gets it over to Steph Talbot. Talbot finds Asia Wilson. They run in the same play here. It's Sabrina top locking this time. They let Asia walk into another midi and she knocks it down. Can't let Asia Wilson get going now. 10-point game. Sabrina finds Stewie. Stewie gets fouled and won. Sky hook shot goes in and she'll go to the line for the 3-point play. It's Stewie with that basket moves into 10th place on the W's all-time scoring list. Congrats to the legend Stewie. Nice pass by Sabrina. And fouled there by Nalissa Smith. Brianna Stewart at the line for the 3-point play. She misses. Jonquel gets an offensive rebound over to Pauline Nastier. She sneaks around and lays it in. So we'll take it. 50-56. 6-point game now. Jackie Young with the ball. Gets it over to Asia. Jonquel playing tight on Asia. Asia drives, crosses over. Goes by right hand scoop and gets right by Jones. Jones looked like she was in a swimming pool there. Slow motion. Pauline down the lane, goes up, left hand lay, and she lays it in again. Pauline Astier with 6 points here in the third quarter. 58-52. Now let's see if the Liberty can actually get a stop. Ball over to Jackie, to Asia. Asia stops, finds Jackie in the paint. Back out to Asia. Asia loads up for a three and misses. Rebound to Brianna Stewart. Pauline crosses over again. Another layup for Pauline. Nice right to left cross for Pauline, and they can't stop the French guard. She loves that right to left crossover. Just whip and a left hand lay. It's just whoever offense for Pauline. Whoever guarded me is curtains. Steph Talbot trapped down under, and Pauline to the cup. Put some respect on Pauline's name. I know she got into a little slump, but we gotta put some respect on Pauline. That's one thing she does well. She may not be the best shooter, but she can get downhill. Come on, send my tweet, man. Oh, okay. I said that already. Salute to the Liberty. Back to a 4-point game. All right, here comes two though. Don't jinx us now, brother. We hooping now. Don't jinx us. My girl Pauline said, "Whoop whoop, lay." I'm looking at some tweets, seeing if I'm trying to see exactly how many points Brianna Stewart has. Oh, so Brianna Stewart needed 13 points to pass Candace Parker for 10th all time, which is crazy because Candace Parker is on the broadcast. So Stewie has passed Candace Parker for 10th all time on the W scoring list. Salute to my legend. Yeah, Kyle, Becky definitely not happy. Maz hanging on by a thread. I took a short nap when I got home so I could have enough juice to do this game. Salute to everyone tapped in, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate the support. We're here on the channel pretty much all the time. I'll be more consistent now that the work trips are over for the most part. So make sure you're following on TikTok, you're subscribed on YouTube, you're following on Twitch. So currently, Brianna Stewart, 6,575 points, passes Candace Parker for 10th all time. And she does it in a variety of ways. In the paint, where she does most of her work, layups, mid-range jump shots. Today has been a lot of cuts to the basket and finishing. She's a jack of all trades around that rim. Yeah, Kyle, you know it though. No West Coast tip-offs. I gotta stick with the squad. All right, ball and play here with the Aces. Let's see what Becky Hammond yelled at them. Oh, Pauline gets the steal. Pauline down the lane, takes the bump, and they called a foul on Chelsea Gray. That's when I think Pauline should finish with the left hand there. She tried to scoop it with the right on the left-hand side. She jumped the passing lane there. Good defense by Pauline. Oh, I don't think that's a foul, though. It's not a foul. Yeah, she's going to challenge that. Good challenge there. I don't think that's a foul. The referee was trailing behind the play, so they didn't have a good angle, but that's a good challenge there by the Aces. I don't think it's a foul. That's when I think Pauline had a 2-on-1 there, but she was hell-bent on going to the rim. I don't blame her. She had made the last 8 points there. She had Rebecca Allen trailing. If she goes up with the left hand, but she tried to go off the off the wrong foot on the other side. Oh, she does give her a little. I don't know. I don't think that's enough though. She does give her a little like tap on the waist, but I don't think it's a foul. I don't think that's enough though. That's weak in my department. Oh, she does give her a little on that angle. You see it. I don't know what they're gonna call. These refs be up. Yeah, I'm with Candace. Candace says it's overturned. I think I agree with her. Tuna says, how do I feel about them finally adding the replay center? Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, it should hopefully make these reviews much quicker. That in theory it should be enough. I see him pointing toward the aces, so I don't know if what he's saying there. Kyle says, are Satu and them still out? Yeah, Satu and Leo are still out. Correct. Yeah, so as I expected, the challenge is successful. Chelsea Gray had got the rebound, so it is Aces basketball. Good challenge there by the Aces. So Aces to inbound here. I think they're trying to do some clock management. Ball in play here with the Aces. Got Chelsea Gray with the ball. Ball over to Steph Talbot. Liberty, are they in a zone here, I think? I don't know. As Nalissa Smith drives and finishes the tough layup. We're playing good man-to-man defense. Just go back to the man. Why go to the zone there? As Pauline gets down the lane, finds Jonquel in the corner. And they call an offensive foul on Astia. Jonquel just has to shoot it first time. If you shoot that first time, Pauline doesn't get that foul. Oh, God. Turnover by the Liberty. She goes baseline. Jonquel, Jonquel jab steps and then tries to reset. Just take that and shoot. Anyway, 60-54. Jewel Lloyd wide open for three. And Stewie skies for the rebound. Ball over to Pauline. Pauline to Rebecca Allen in the corner for three. Beck Allen knocks down the corner three in front of the Liberty bench. It's a 3-point game. Beck Allen having her best game of the season. 13 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Asia Wilson wide open baseline jumper. Sabrina gets the rebound and foul there on Nalissa Smith. Silly foul there. Why is she doing that? 4 fouls on Nalissa Smith. If Beck Allen can start knocking down threes more consistently, I'll take it. 3-point game here, 60-57. Pauline Astia with the ball. Right side of the court. 15 on the shot clock. Liberty look a little, I don't know what's going on here. They get the ball to Sabrina with 10. Sabrina on the island here. Ball down to JJ. JJ attacks Nalissa Smith, goes up and scores. 1-point game. That's what Jonquel needs to do. Quick decisions. Catch, turn, layup. We don't need you to be KD out there. 60-59. Chelsea Gray over to Jackie Young. Step up on that. Back out to Asia. Asia wide open mid-range jumper. She rattles that in. Nobody within 10 feet of her. 18 for Asia Wilson. Brianna Stewart over to Jonquel. Jonquel finds Beck Allen. Beck Allen on the drive. Finds Jonquel on the roll. Jonquel, he gets fouled there by Chelsea Gray. That's some of the times I wish I know I'm talking a lot about Jonquel, but she catches that on the roll. That's when I wish she would just take her 2 steps and lay it in. She has to dribble to gather power to jump up, which allows the defense to reach in. Man, because she think about D. Zay, you funny for that. Ball with Sabrina. Sabrina, 6 on the shot clock. Over to Jonquel. Finds Pauline. 4 on the clock. Pauline. Oh, tries to find Sabrina on the cut. She catches and finishes. Nice reverse there by Sabrina. 1-point game. So Pauline Asti is all over here in the third quarter. Her fingerprints on every aspect of this quarter. A steal, scoring, assisting. She's doing it all. Asia at the elbow. Throws it over to Lloyd in the corner for 3. And she gets screened and scores. Back to a 4-point game there. Sabrina comes off the screen. Sabrina over to Jonquel. Jonquel jabs down the lane, steps through. That should be a blocking foul, but they call a charge. Oh, man. Chelsea Gray draws the charge. Let's see. It looked like Jonquel was trying to... Oh, are they going to challenge? I think Chris DeMarco is going to challenge that. Chris DeMarco is going to challenge. So let's see if I haven't seen a replay yet, so I can't see if Chelsea Gray was in the restricted area. So we'll see when they show the replay here. Because it looks like Jewel Lloyd was trying to Euro step pass. Because that one's tough. That's tough. You have to be established. Jonquel's faking right, and yeah, her feet weren't set. I think she's moving on that. Yeah, she steps over at the last second, in my opinion. I think it's too close to call. They may just uphold it. Yeah, she fakes like she's gonna go for the right hand lay, then Euro steps to the left. It looks like Chelsea Gray rotates over. It would be the 4th foul on Jonquel if let me see. How many? I think he said it would be the 4th foul on Chelsea Gray. Let me see. How many does she have? Yeah, Chelsea Gray does have 3. That would be the 4th foul on Chelsea Gray if it's upheld. It'll be the 4th on Jonquel. No, it'll be the 4th on Jonquel if it's upheld. And it's an unsuccessful challenge. So the Liberty are out of challenges. So the challenge is unsuccessful by the Liberty. They say it's an offensive foul by Jonquel Jones. So it is Aces basketball. So that's 4 fouls on Jonquel. Ball in play here with Chelsea Gray. Ball over to Jewel Lloyd. Liberty move back to their man-to-man defense. Jackie Young been quiet. Oh, but they leave her open. She misses the jumper. Fight for the rebound. Liberty get it. Jonquel Jones grabs the ball. Pauline Astier with possession. She's had a hell of a quarter so far. Brianna Stewart attacks Bree Turner, goes into her chest, spins. Oh, and the pass is off and out of bounds. Turnover by the Liberty. Back-to-back turnovers here. Got to take care of the ball. 65-61. Liberty down 4. Ball over to Jackie Young. Jackie Young gets downhill, finds a cutting Bree Turner, but Bree Stewart gets the steal. Brianna Stewart attacks. There's somebody open, but she doesn't see it. It gets it out to Jonquel, over to Pauline. Pauline drives right, goes behind the back, comes back left, spins back right, crosses over left, gets it over to Sabrina. Sabrina with 6 on the clock. Jump pass is stolen by Jackie Young. Liberty 3 turnovers in a row. Ball down to Asia Wilson, throws it up and banks it in over Pauline. Liberty just giving away possessions here. 67-61. Pauline crossover again. Stops. Throws it over to Jonquel. She shoots the 3. She just can't buy a 3 tonight. Jewel Lloyd with the rebound. This is danger time for the Liberty here. Gets it over to Chelsea Gray for 3. And she buries it. 9-point game. Liberty were right there within 3. Turnovers combining here. Ball over to Sabrina. Sabrina gets downhill, goes under the basket, reverse layup, gets fouled there by Bree Turner. And Sabrina will go to the line for two free throws, excuse me. Gotta take care of possessions against a team like the Aces. Sabrina, oh, the free throw rattles out. That's her second missed free throw, or her first missed free throw of the game. Jonquel, Beck Allen, and Pauline all go to the bench. Sabrina, second free throw is good. 8-point game, 70-62, 3:24 to go. Jackie Young on the attack. Young finds cutting Bree Turner, and she smokes the layup, but gets her own rebound. Jewel Lloyd for three, and Rebecca Gardner gets the rebound. Come on, Hanshu. You let her get her own rebound there. Beck Gardner over to Marine Johannes. Pass over to Hanshu. Hanshu looking for Sabrina. Gets it over to Sabrina. Comes off the screen. Sabrina. Contested three. Fight for the rebound. Jewel Lloyd tips it, but Beck Gardner comes out the pile with it. Beck Gardner, slips, and they call a foul on Gray. 4 fouls on Chelsea Gray. They can challenge, but I don't think Becky's going to waste a challenge on that. But Beck Gardner's at the line. The Liberty earned a bonus. They didn't challenge it, so Liberty might have got away with one there. First free throw is up and good for Beck Gardner. Beck Gardner's second free throw is up and good. So Liberty now down 6, 70-64. Let's see how they can close this quarter. Jackie Young with possession. She's been quiet since the first half, excuse me. Jackie Young all the way to the paint, out to Bree Turner. Over to Asia. Asia on the attack, spins, shot over Brianna Stewart, and gets fouled. Liberty can't challenge either. They're out of challenges. So Asia Wilson will go to the line for 2 free throws. Asia Wilson with 20 points and 6 rebounds, 5 assists. First free throw is up, knocks it down. Dana Evans will check into the game. Second free throw is up, and she misses. Fight for the rebound. Brianna Stewart gets the rebound. Brianna Stewart crosses half court, gets it over to Sabrina. Get away from the half court line before you step on it again. Over to Marine. Marine, I don't think she's taking a shot. Marine over to Hanshu. Hanshu loads up for a 3 that looked off. Fight for the rebound. And they call a jump ball between Jackie Young and Beck Gardner. I think Beck Gardner, the oldest player on the Liberty, in there with Jackie Young, and they forces a jump ball. So both of our centers who are capable of shooting threes cannot buy a 3 tonight. Jonquel Jones 0 for 4 from 3. Hanshu 0 for 2 from 3. Jump ball is won there by Jackie Young. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Aces up 71-64. Guarded by Beck Gardner. Beck Gardner sticking with... Beck Gardner gets the steal on Jackie Young on that crossover. Beck Gardner comes off the screen, finds Stewie. Stewie, midi is up and good. That's Stewie's wheelhouse right there from the elbow. 71-66. Dana Evans up the court now. Guarded by Beck Gardner again. She just got a steal on the last possession. Marine Fotux is in the game. Guarded Jackie Young. Got to communicate here. They leave Asia open. Somebody got to rotate over. Asia shoots the elbow jump shot. You can't give her that. You got to commit. They made the adjustment on Jackie, but now Asia's getting off. Ball with Beck Gardner over to Stewie. Stewie finds Marine on the curl. Marine jump pass over to Beck. Beck on the attack. Beck Gardner down the lane. Oh, she misses the layup. Dana Evans pushing in transition. Dana Evans slows it down. Crosses over. Dana Evans stops. Almost gets it stolen. Jump pass over to Asia. Asia to Jackie. Jackie guarded by Beck Gardner. Throws it out to Asia. Asia wide open for three. Oh, she trickles it in. She's seen so many middies go in. It's easy work for her now. It's been her quarter. They're up 10. 16 in the quarter. Marine Fotooks down the lane. Jump pass out to Honshu. Honshu over to Fotooks. In the corner for three. They need it. And Marine Fotooks hits the left corner three. Asia Wilson absolutely cooking us now. We've slowed down Jackie, but now Asia's just getting practice jump shots. Oh my gosh. Dana Evans with the ball. It's about a 5-second difference shot clock and game clock. Dana Evans guarded by Beck Gardner. They come to set the screen. Dana Evans dribbles. Jump past to Bree Turner. Over to Asia. Asia on the drive. Asia gets around Honshu. It's too easy. It's too easy. 18 in the quarter. We can't stop her. Fotooks with the crossover. Fotooks downhill. Goes up left hand lay and she sneaks it in. Asia Wilson on the lob pass over to Jewel Lloyd. 1 second from half court, please. No. Oh, she hits it off the front of the rim. Ooh, that was close. But Asia Wilson have a quarter. 18 points in the quarter. Might have been 20. I don't know. But nobody could stop her. Stewie, JJ, Honshu, it didn't matter. She was even knocked down a three. It's just whoever offense. Honshu just got blown right by. Just is what it is, man. We won the quarter by 1, but we're down 7 still. Let's take a quick look at the box score while we have some time here. She's absolutely killing us, people. But we're giving her. We allowed her to warm up. We gave her a lot of mid-range jump shots to start the third quarter, and then after that, it was. She seen the ball go in 2-3 times in a row. It was over for us. Liberty outscored them 27-26 in the quarter, but they still down 7. Brianna Stewart, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from a double-double. John Quell, we need more from her. She's 1 for 9 for 6 points. 5 for 6 for Beck Allen, 13. Got Sabrina with 13. And Pauline with 15. She had a great third quarter. Had a steal in the quarter. Had like 8-10 points in the quarter as well. Off the bench, you got Beck Gardner with 4 and 5 for Marine Fotooks. She had the last 5 points for the Liberty in the quarter. This is her 8th game of her 12 allotted developmental games. So she only has 4 more games left before she either has to be upgraded to a standard contract or she'll just have to not play any more games. Zay, which Marine? That's the question. For Vegas, Steph Talbot was 6, 5 for Smith, 28 for Asia Wilson. She just only had like 6 points at one point. Now she's up to 28. It's crazy. 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks for the MVP. Chelsea Gray with 9 points and 4 fouls. Jackie Young with 23. She's only scored. I don't think she's scored any points since halftime. So we'll take it there. Yeah, Marine F, definitely. Marine Johannes not even looking at the basket. So I would keep Marine F in the game. But the centers, they're going to have to do something. The bigs, they're going to have to guard Asia. They're going to have to do something. Because she absolutely flambéed them. Honshu got to use that foot speed. Keep her in front of you. Force her to her right. I know she can drive with the right, but you can't just give her a walk down, an escort to the left-hand side. All right, broadcast is coming back here. Salute to everyone tuning in. So the battle of the 2 MVPs. Asia Wilson, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and you got Brianna Stewart with 15. You're looking at, they have a comparison: 8 All-Star appearances, 6 All WNBAs, 2 for Stewie, 4 for Asia in terms of MVPs, 3 WNBA titles, and 2 Finals MVPs. So Asia got her in the regular season MVPs, but they're tied in every other category. Brianna Stewart and Asia Wilson. What happened? I don't know. It looks like Jackie Young is shooting some free throws here. A technical for Jackie Young. I mean, technical on the Liberty. So Jackie Young shooting shot a free throw to start the quarter. So Liberty down 79-71 to start the quarter. I don't know what happened there. I don't know who got the tech. Stewie gets the ball stripped and stolen. Not a good start to the fourth already. A technical and a turnover. Ball in play with Jackie Young. Asia Wilson getting a breather. Nalissa Smith is back in the game. And they call a foul on Marine Fotux. Let me see who the technical foul was on. Oh, Chris DeMarco got a tech. Come on, Chris. You got to be a little better than that. We're down. 79-71, Aces basketball. Jewel Lloyd to inbound. Gets it into Jackie Young at half court. Gets it to Nalissa Smith. Hand off to Jackie. Jackie gets downhill. Over the head pass to Nalissa. Nalissa into the paint. Gets blocked, but they call a foul. So Nalissa Smith will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Nalissa Smith at the line for 2 free throws. Dealing with foul trouble tonight. She has 5 points. Nalissa Smith at the line. So lineups on the floor: Jackie Young, Dana Evans, Nalissa Smith, Jewel Lloyd, and Bree Turner. First free throw is up, and she knocks it down. For the Liberty, it's Marine F., Rebecca Gardner, Rebecca Allen, Brianna Stewart, and Han Shu. Nalissa Smith at the line for the second free throw, and she knocks down both. Brianna Stewart inbounds, gets it over to Beck Allen. 10-point game here, 81-71. Marine Fotux with the ball. Comes off that screen. Marine Fotux goes under the basket. Finds Stewie in the corner. Stewie dribbles. Attacks Bree Turner. Tries to step through. Fall away. Jump shot. Tough shot by Bree Stewart. And ball over to Jackie Young. I think Sabrina needs to come back into this game. Ball over to Nalissa Smith. Attacks Han Shu. Gets blocked. But Jewel Lloyd gets the offensive rebound. Beck Gardner gets the rebound, though. Beck Gardner pushing in transition. Left hand lay is good. Beck Gardner. Good stop there on the other end. Gets the left hand lay on this side. Dana Evans with the crossover. Dana Evans drives. Steps back. Midi is up. Trickles in and out. Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Liberty got a score here. Brianna Stewart in transition. Transition 3 for Stewart, and she buries it. Brianna Stewart cashes out from 3. And it's a 5-point game. 81-76. And Becky Hammond calls a timeout. I think she was mad at Jewel Lloyd. She thought Jewel Lloyd got fouled on a previous possession. Liberty cut the lead down to 5. Brianna Stewart, that 3-point shot's coming back. I got to put some respect on her name. Timeout here, 8:30 to go in the fourth. So we're in a timeout now. So Liberty down by 10. Liberty down by 10. Quick 5-0 run here. Beck Gardner layup. Brianna Stewart transition 3. And now they're down 5. Can they get over the hump? Yeah, she is shooting 27% from 3. But in the last 8 games, they said she's shooting in the 40%. High 30s, low 40s. So the 3-point shot is coming back around for Brianna Stewart. I still don't want her to take an abundance, but timely threes like that one will always be accepted. 81-76. If you're just joining us, the Aces have pretty much led the whole game. The Liberty had some leads early in the first quarter, but it's pretty much been Las Vegas. They had the largest lead of the game, which was 10. Liberty have just cut it down to 5. Breanna Stewart up to 18 points, 10 rebounds now. Got 11 bench points, 6 from Beck Gardner, 5 from Marine Fotooks. The Aces have 8 bench points, 6 from Jewel Lloyd, 2 from Bree Turner. Yeah, her turnaround fade does look a little crazy, but I guess we got to take the good and the bad with Breanna Stewart, because more often than not, she's contributing. But Jonquel Jones, we need you. We need you badly. Jonquel Jones, 1 for 9, 6 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 fouls. We need her to be aggressive in the paint. We need her to play defense. Like, at least if you're not scoring, you got to play defense. Letting A'ja Wilson cook you. You're getting blown by people. Like, you got to pick a struggle. Can't be bad at everything. Five-point lead. Broadcast is coming now. 81-76. Yeah, if JJ was still in Chicago, she would be cooking. Because last time we saw her in Chicago, she was putting in work in the All-Star game. But I know what you mean. Her mind is still in Chicago. Her game ain't. All right, so it is Aces basketball. I wonder what brand this is. There's probably a custom brand Becky got on that has a bee, bedazzled bee on the, like a actual, like the insect bee on the back of her hoodie blazer. Ball and play here with Chelsea Gray. Good defense by Beck Gardner. Forces the turnover. And Breanna Stewart has it. Breanna Stewart down the lane, one-hand scoop. Oh, she smokes the layup. Beck Gardner gets the rebound. Honshu pump fakes for 3. Gets it to Marine Fotooks. Come on, Stewie. Thankfully, we got the rebound. I got to make that layup. Fast break layup had the number. She took it by herself, tried to Statue of Liberty at home, and it trickles off. Beck Gardner with the ball over to Marine Fotooks. Marine jabs right, comes back left, keeps the dribble alive, gets it over to Stewie. Stewie attacks Smith. Fall away jump shot. She hits that, of course. Breanna Stewart right baseline jump shot. And it's a 3-point game. 81-78. Ball over to Evans. Evans down to Smith. Smith finds A'ja Wilson, goes up and draws the foul on Rebecca Allen. Now A'ja Wilson back in the game. We got to lock in on the defensive end. 81-78. A'ja Wilson at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is up. Knocks it down. Liberty always keep getting within 3 and just can't get over the hump. I haven't seen Sabrina in a while. Hope she's good. I haven't seen her. I don't know if they're what they're waiting for, but they may need to get her in sooner rather than later. 83-78. A'ja Wilson knocks down both free throws. Breanna Stewart bringing the ball up the court. Both teams have taken 20 free throws, so it's been even. As Stewie drives, stops, tries to spin out, finds Marine Fotooks. Comes off the screen, crosses over, crosses back over to the right. Fotooks down the lane, hangs and hits on Dana Evans. 7 points for the rookie, Marine Fotooks. And it's back to a 3-point game. Ball over to A'ja. Back to Dana. Dana loads up for a 3. Off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound. And Alyssa Smith tips it over to Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart with it. Over to Beck Gardner. Don't need a 3. Just keep running your offense. Beck Gardner gets it down to Stewie. Stewie, one leg fall away. Oh, Breanna Stewart is cooking. And it's a 1-point game. 83-82. Stewie, one leg fall away from the left baseline. 11-2 run by the Liberty. Dana Evans over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray off the screen, gets downhill, crosses over, pulls the pull up, and knocks down the midi. That's the Chelsea Gray special right there. Crossover into the midi. 85-82. Ball back to Stewie. Stewie with the ball, guarded by Nalissa Smith. Crosses over. Stewie into the paint. One leg fall away again. And what? Stewart. We'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Brianna Stewart takeover mode. She can't miss now besides a layup. But a nice dream shake from the baseline on that first shot. This one drives into Nalissa Smith. Gets the bump. And it trickles in. Brianna Stewart at the line to tie this game. Substitutions happening now. I can't see who's coming in though. Can't see who's coming in, not to say. Stewie up to 24, 9-17 shooting, 11 rebounds. Put the team on your back, Brianna Stewart. Oh, she misses the layup. I gave her too much praise. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Liberty down 1. Chelsea Gray dribbles to the right. Over to Dana Evans. Pulls up for 3. And we give up a wide open 3. Oh my God. Why? Dana Evans hits her first field goal of the game. 4-point game. 88-84. Beck Gardner comes off the screen. Gets it over to Honshu in the corner. We need it, and Honshu answers with a 3. Finally, Hani with the 3 from the right corner. 1-point game. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Get the top of the key, please. Dana Evans pump fakes for 3. Dana Evans crosses over. Gets it over to Asia. Asia elbow jump shot tipped out over to Honshu. Liberty can get the lead. Finds Beck Gardner. She took her eye off the ball. Oh no, and it goes out of bounds. The pass was on the money. Beck Gardner took her eye off the basketball and it hits off her fingers and out of bounds. Oh my days. Sabrina comes back into this game. Jeez. Ball over to Dana Evans. Dana Evans, another 3. Same spot, different result. We can't go zone now. It got to be man-to-man. Marine Fotooks with the ball. Down to Stewie. Oh, the ball gets tripped and they call a foul on Chelsea Gray. Oh my days, Brianna Stewart. Brandon next, do I think Ionescu will get 15? She just came back into this game. It's a close game, so we'll see if she can get to 15. Sean Quell is in. Hopefully that long break has given her a wake-up call. Ball tipped away by Bree Turner. Stewie, dream shake, fall away over. Oh, she almost made that. I was about to say. Liberty still down 1. They just can't get over this hump. They've had multiple opportunities. Evans over to Asia. Gets it back to Gray. Gray one-hand floater is good. Sabrina's not injured, y'all. She just was on a break. I got to sit up now. Not 3-point game, under 4.5 to go here. Brianna Stewart played this whole quarter. She's been incredible. Brianna Stewart, left side of the court. Crosses over, goes behind the back. Attacks, Turner goes up, gets blocked from behind. No foul call. Ball over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray, transition 3 off the front of the rim. Asia Wilson gets the rebound. Finds Bree Turner on the cut. She catches it and lays it in. Oh my days. Liberty were just within 1. Multiple chances to take the lead. They're down 5. Marine Fotooks with the ball. Reach in there by Dana Evans. Oh man, they were just within 1. Had multiple opportunities. Oh, that could have been a foul there on Bree Turner. Oh man. All right, ball in play here with the Liberty. 87-92. Ball over to Sabrina. She hasn't taken a shot in a while. She hasn't been in the game in a while. Sabrina over to Fotooks. 5 on the clock. Fotooks has to take a step back. Deep 3. Almost banks it in. And that's not the offense the Liberty need right now. Aces with possession. 92-87. And a timeout called by Becky Hammond. I think the Liberty needed it too. 92-87. Had a great opportunities to take the lead multiple times. Liberty come up short. Now they're down 5. 92-87 as we go into a timeout here. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. We're in for a good ending here. Hopefully, knock on wood. Liberty were on a 13-4 run before the Aces scored those last couple possessions. Looking at the score, the Liberty are outscoring them 16-14 in the quarter, but they got to string together some more stops, and can't get stagnant on offense now. Got to keep the ball moving. Stewie, you had a nice run there, but you can't get too one-track minded. Yeah, Mario, they may have sat Sab too long, but they climbed back into this game with her on the bench, courtesy of Brianna Stewart. So hopefully she can come in and contribute. Sabrina with 13 points. Got Beck Allen with 13. Astier with 15. 6 for Jonquel. 24 for Stewie. Off the bench, Fotux with 7. 3 for Han Shu. And 6 for Beck Gardner. You get a drink. Remember to stay hydrated, y'all. Ah. 5-point game, 92-87, 3:36 to go in this one. Liberty went on a run in this quarter led by Brianna Stewart. They got within 1. I think it was 87-88. Liberty had a couple opportunities to take the lead. They don't get on the same page on a fast break layup that goes out of Beck Gardner's hands. Stewie takes a layup that may have been a foul, but they don't call it. And then a late possession heave from 3 by Marine Fotux is off. All right, broadcast is back now, 92-87. It is Aces ball. Brianna Stewart, 9 for 19 for 24 points. Asia Wilson, 10 for 19 for 30 points. Stewie with 11 rebounds. Asia with 9. Asia with 9 and 10 free throws. And Stewie with 5 of 8 free throws. All right, let's see what the Liberty can do here. They got to get a stop, first of all, and then execute on the other end. So line up on the floor for the Liberty. Marine Fotux, Sabrina Ionescu, Pauline Astier, Brianna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. Interesting lineup here that they're going with. Handoff to Jackie Young. Corner to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray, step back, corner 3. And she buries it from the corner. Oh, no. Contested 3. And just like that, it's an 8-point game again. Pauline Astier with the ball over to Jonquel. Jonquel, handoff to Marine Fotux. She loads up for a 3. We need it, and it's off the rim. Jonquel with the offensive rebound. She goes up, and she just throws a layup up. Come on, Jonquel. You got to be aggressive there. 95-87. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young over the head pass to Asia Wilson. Oh, and she passes it right to Brianna Stewart. Turnover here. Liberty have numbers. Marine Fotux goes up. Left-hand lay. Jonquel Jones gets the offensive rebound, but it's a foul on Asia Wilson. Oh, my God. I am a New York fan on TikTok. That was great defense by Fotux. She should have got the foul on that. Oh, no, I don't know about that. She kicked out the legs on that. Fotux at the line. Free throw is up and good. Marine Fotux knocks down the first free throw. Marine Fotux, second one is up and knocks down both. So Marine Fotux gets the Liberty within, what's that, 6? 95-89. Under 3 minutes to go here. Liberty have to string together some stops. Oh, Pauline goes for the steal. Tries to get back into play. Jackie Young with the step through. Floater off the glass. Can't get it to go. And Marine Fotux chases down the loose ball. Liberty in transition here. Over to Brianna Stewart. Hands off to Pauline. Pauline stops. Over to Jonquel. Jonquel back over to Pauline. Tipped out of bounds. Dangerous passing there by Jonquel. 13 on the shot clock. Liberty need a bucket here. So you got the two French guards in Marine Fotux and Pauline Astier on the court with Sabrina, Jonquel, and Stewie. Sabrina gets it over to Pauline. Pauline gets downhill, stops, turns, steps through. Floater is good. Pauline Astier, the feet work in the lane, and it's a 4-point game. 2 minutes to go here. 17 points for Pauline. Ball over to Bree Turner. Pauline got a little bump there. Jackie Young looks to attack, throws it over to Asia. Asia stops, steps through, throws up the layup, can't get it to go, and the Liberty get the rebound. Jones over to Sabrina. 4-point game here. Don't need a three. Sabrina with the crossover. Stops, tries to step through, jump pass, and throws it out of bounds. Come on. Come on, Sab. You don't need a rush. Slow it down. Ball over to Asia Wilson. Wilson, he gets to Jackie, and they call an offensive foul on the screen. We'll take it. Benija has not played tonight, Daniel. She hasn't played in like the last 7 games. 95-91. 1:25 to go. Liberty down 4. They've gotten as close as 1 in the quarter. It's crunch time now. What are you going to do? How do you respond? Marine Fotux with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Over to Sab. Guarded by Jonquel. Down to Stewie. Stewie, one leg, fall away, and knocks it down. Brianna Stewart on an absolute mission here. 95-93, 2-point game. Liberty in defense. I'm surprised Beck Allen's not in this game right now. Jonquel Jones guarding Asia Wilson. Asia goes into the post. Asia spins, turns, and they call a foul and 1. Oh my days, Jonquel. Do something. My gosh, you can't score, you can't defend. Oh my gosh, bro. You let her spin back to her dominant left hand. 4-point game. Asia at the line for the 3-point play here. Asia free throw is up, knocks it down. 5-point game. Liberty just can't get stops, man. Giving up 100 points every game now. Just can't defend. (98-93), 55.5 seconds to go. Ball into Sabrina. Don't rush it, Sab. Sab gets tripped up, keeps the dribble alive. Over to Stewart. Pass over to Pauline. Don't need a three, but Pauline takes one off the back of the rim, and Chelsea Gray gets the rebound. We didn't need a three yet. Oh, my days, this team. And the Aces will run down the timer here. Chelsea Gray on the drive. Chelsea Gray, snatch back dribble. No look to Asia. Asia goes up again, misses. Jump pass over to Tooks with the steal. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina crossover, finds Stewart, and a foul there on Chelsea Gray. That might be 6. That's 6 fouls on Chelsea Gray. Daniel says, do I think she'll get traded? I don't know. It's tough because it depends. It takes 2 to trade. I don't know who's gonna pick her up. It was a crossover by Sabrina. Chelsea Gray gets hit in the mouth, and they're going to review it now. This better not be a turnover. I don't think it's a foul on Chelsea Gray. I don't know what they're gonna call here. They're probably gonna call it an offensive foul or something. But it was a simple crossover. I don't know what they're looking at here. I guess they're looking to see if Chelsea fouled first or not. But Chelsea Gray likes getting her face and her body in the way. But the Liberty need this to go in their favor here. If it doesn't, it's over. So I don't know what they're gonna call here, y'all. I don't know what they're gonna call. I need it to go in favor of the Liberty, but it may not. The Liberty, the defense just has to improve. They just can't guard anybody. They gave up 100 points to the Sparks last game, if I remember. Yep, it gave a 109 to the Sparks last game. About to give up 100 points to the Aces in this game. We gave up 108 to the Fever. Gave up 98 to the Wings. 94 to the Sky. Oh, so the foul stands on Chelsea Gray. Thank God. And she's fouled out. So Liberty shoot free throws here. Sabrina will go to the line for 2 free throws. I'll take it. Come on, Sab. Let's go to the line. Let's knock down these free throws. Chelsea Gray has fouled out of this game. Oh, man. So the shot clock is off too. So that's why that 3-point shot that Astier took is big, because if we had a layup there or a 2-point attempt there, it would have made a big difference. 98-94. Sabrina knocks down the first. Second free throw for Sab, and she trickles it in. 98-95. It's a 3-point game. Liberty gonna have to play the foul game. We just can't guard, man. We cannot guard. That's the thing. I know Asia is Asia, but come on. Some of those shots she was getting, it was like practice shots. Nobody within 10 feet of her. All right, so they called a reset timeout. Jewel Lloyd to inbound. Get it into Asia. Asia attacks quickly, but loses the ball. No, they say no. No, that's not Ace's ball. That's Liberty ball. And when the Liberty don't have a challenge. Oh, man. No, that's out on Asia. No way. And there's no challenge. The other ref got to see that, please. Oh, no. Wow, the Aces got a break there. Got a foul. Oh, man, that was the moment. Asia Wilson turns the ball over, but that unsuccessful challenge on the blocking foul earlier. Oh, nah. That's crazy. No other ref saw it either. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Jackie Young free throw is up and good. Well, Liberty give up 100 points again for the second consecutive game. Oh, man. That was bad, bro. Liberty put themselves in this position, though, so what can I say? Timeout on the floor, y'all. Liberty put themselves in this position. Oh, that's painful, brother. Painful. full. That was the moment there too. A'ja Wilson, no need to attack from her, so I don't know what she was doing. Hard dribble to the left, and the ball just floats out of her hand. They blame it on the Liberty. It's funny, the Aces are 2-10 versus the Liberty since beating us in the 2023 finals. Includes regular season, postseason, and Commissioner's Cup. That's crazy. And look, they should have seen her reaction. She said, "Oh, no way. No way, bro." You could even tell by her reaction she knew it was out on her, on herself. It is what it is, bro. Can't cry over spilt milk, as they say. All right, Pauline Astier to inbound. Gets it. Gets it. Oh, no. No, no, no. Come on. Pauline Astier just throws the ball to Jackie Young. It's a turnover. No. Come on. Come on, Pauline. You got to know better than that. That's another thing I shouldn't say I don't like about Chris DeMarco, but you got to know in these type of possessions, you need to have our veterans inbounding the basketball. Because remember, Tooks with the inbound in one of those games, Pauline with the inbound tonight. You got to have our veterans inbounding the ball. Oh, my days. 102-95. Jackie Young knocks down both free throws. This game's over, y'all. It's over. Oh, boy. Liberty in a timeout now. We'll see what they do. It's like in a crunch time possession, we need one of our vets inbounding the ball to make a sound decision. We've seen Pauline and Marine Tooks both make ill-advised decisions in the crunch. I know she was probably trying to go for what the play was calling for, but she tried to force that in there. A cross-court pass to the other side of the court was never going to work unless Sabrina was wide open. A'ja Wilson, 33 points, 10 rebounds. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. 14 double-doubles on the season for A'ja Wilson. Liberty giving up 100 points again. Now they have Marine F inbounding the ball this time. I don't know why Beck Allen isn't in the game, especially when we need a three. Ball over to Sabrina. Deep three for Sab. Can't get it. Jonquel offensive rebound, turnaround, jump shot. And she makes her second field goal of the game on a turnaround fall away, but too little, too late. Salute, Empire. Thanks for tuning in. Next stream is a good question. We'll see if I do one this week, and I'll be away, but I'll bring my stuff to see if I stream or not. I probably won't, but this is annoying. It'll probably be Tuesday if no other time. Toronto, Golden State, because I come back on Monday and I'm going to the game. Seattle and New York. Aces called a timeout, and this game's pretty much done. Salute, Daniel. Good to see you, my friend. Oh my gosh. Game was so winnable, bro. So winnable. I don't know what Kobe's gonna do. Liberty play in Phoenix on Saturday. Trade deadline is Sunday. I don't know what the Liberty will do, but we need defense bad. Need defense bad. Giving up 102 points. Like, we can't keep giving up 100 points and expect to win. We gotta do something. Aces to inbound here with 7 seconds to go. Liberty, just put us out of our misery. If you can't get to steal, don't foul. And they go for they call the foul, and Jackie Young will go back to the line. Liberty had their opportunities, y'all. Had their opportunities. They got it within one, had multiple attempts to take the lead. And just like that, the lead went back up to 5. And then 7. Jackie Young knocks down the free throw. It's what it is, man. And Jackie Young knocks down both free throws. Ball into Astier. Astier drives. Astier gets downhill. Right hand scoop. It trickles in. And that should do it. 104-99. And that's the final score. Aces beat the Liberty. Liberty dropped what they dropped to 16-13. Aces moved to 20 and 8. Tough loss there. Tough loss. Let's take a look at the box score and then I'm gonna get off of here. Just annoying. So annoying. So annoying. Looking at the first quarter, Liberty got outscored 27-26. They got outscored again 25-18. Then they outscored them 27-26 in the third, 28-26 in the fourth. And that did it. For the Liberty, Brianna Stewart, 26 points, 11 rebounds. Jonquel Jones, 8 points on 2 of 11 shooting, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. 13 for Beck Allen, 15 for Sabrina Ionescu. I don't know why I didn't put Beck Allen back in. She played really well. 19 for Pauline Astier, but had a crucial turnover on that inbound and that ill-advised 3. Honshu with 3, 6 for Beck Gardner, 9 for Marine Fotux. For the Aces, Steph Talbot 6 points, 7 for Smith with 5 fouls. Asia Wilson with 33 and 10. She went crazy in the third quarter. 16 for Chelsea Gray and 29 for Jackie Young. She knocked down all 12 of her free throws. Off the bench, they had 4 from Turner, 6 from Lloyd, 3 from Evans. All right, y'all. That's it from me. Liberty snapped their 3-game winning streak. They'll play against the Phoenix Mercury on Saturday. The Aces will play somebody on Saturday. I can't remember. I'm gonna record my post-game reaction for both the last game and this game. But the Aces play Chicago on Saturday. All right, y'all. Appreciate all the jewels, the likes, the super chats, the follows, the subscriptions. Make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't already on the way out. It's Jay Jordan. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are in the world. Till next time, salute.